Science in a vacuum has limited impact. Science made available to the people who need it most has the potential for world-changing impact. This is the idea behind the Duchossois Family Institute, pioneering research that is made available to all through a partnership with the Polsky Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation.
The Polsky Center is set up to help our researchers go from idea to impact. An increased number of our researchers are not only interested in the groundbreaking discoveries that they can move into, but the application of those discoveries out into the outside world.
Innovations and discoveries into the microbiome, immunology, and wellness have the potential to change humankind. But part of the challenge is to create a mechanism where these innovations can move rapidly to the marketplace to make the advances available to consumers while paying for more research.
I think that to me, when you really talk about commercialization, that's when you really get it out to the masses. That's when you really are able to have a positive impact on lives.
When the Duchossois Family Foundation members met with university representatives, they asked that the Institute become self-sustaining.
There is going to be a template and structure in hopes that we'll be able to commercialize some of the research success on behalf of not only the Institute, but the university, the scientists that are involved, but more importantly, provide something that's long-lasting for our society.
But how would that be possible? Scientists are good researchers, but not always good entrepreneurs. Some even remember being initially resistant to thinking like business people.
And when I think back on it, I think that was a very naive response, because I think that the business side actually is a way to continue our research, and it helps us focus on product development that actually can be useful to our patients.
This isn't the first time the Polsky Center has worked with scientists. The I-Corps program is specifically designed to help University of Chicago scientists and researchers explore the commercial potential of their work. It is a unique collaboration between science and business that starts at the university.
And I've had scientists every quarter tell me that this entrepreneurial education has changed their approach to research and how they think about the research that they will do in the future and its impact on society.
The role of the Polsky Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation is central. We are expected to train young scientists in how to be entrepreneurs. We're expected to file patents. We're expected to start companies. And this will be an absolutely outstanding outcome. And I'm very confident that we will be successful at this.
By working with the Polsky Center from the start, researchers use their guidance to help with impact.
The Polsky Center has been part of this from the very beginning. So as we begin our science, we have very early conversations with them. You know, how can this impact the greatest number of people? So I think that's important in how we think about it, how we frame our questions, that we're not just thinking about the patient in front of us. We're thinking about how can this be scaled, how can this be applied to the most number of people possible.
All innovation and entrepreneurship is managed and nurtured through the Polsky Center. Scientists are educated through curriculum from the Booth School of Business. Staff works with the scientists to help license new technologies, and they explore the market to help that venture incubate in the Polsky exchange space.
It's unique in the sense that the Polsky Center manages all of those aspects, from curriculum to licensing, technology transfer to outside partnering with companies. By doing this under one roof, we have a very streamlined, scalable process that makes it as easy as possible for an innovator to go from idea to impact.
From idea to impact, bringing science to the world to help the most people possible.
And I would like to see the Duchossois Family Institute develop over time into the leading place in the United States, if not the world, in how these areas come together, how they benefit human beings through wellness, and how they also stimulate economic development in a way that combines the research with commercialization.
Imagine a world where science prevents disease before it happens, where healthcare is radically improved. That's the world being imagined with the Duchossois Family Institute.